Today is the day the entire nation has been counting down to, a day that could determine whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains in isolation in the far north facility in Sokoto, or returns to the federal capital territory to continue his legal fight. We are reporting live from Abuja, where tension is thick, security presence is heavy, and the stakes, legally and politically, could not be higher. Did the DSS produce him? That question is shaking the courthouse this morning. According to court reporters on ground, the Federal High Court complex is surrounded by layers of security, a sign that today is not an ordinary administrative hearing. The headline before you captures the pulse of the nation. Kanu appeal, request for transfer from Sokoto heard today, live. While the broader battle over his conviction heads toward the Court of Appeal, today's fight is about location, where he will be held while preparing that appeal. As the court clerk called the case this morning, something immediately stood out. The dock was empty. Justice Omedo, who last week stated that a convict's physical presence is not mandatory for an administrative motion, reportedly maintained that position today. This absence has fueled anxiety among supporters outside the courthouse, many of whom simply want what they call proof of life. If he wasn't in the courtroom, where exactly is he right now? Since Kanu dismissed his former legal team shortly before his sentencing, he has technically been unrepresented. Last week brought drama when his younger brother attempted to stand in for him, a move the court rejected. But today, multiple sources inside the courtroom indicate that a new legal team may have been constituted, signaling a more organized approach to this critical motion. Today's motion was reportedly personally signed by Kanu from his cell in Sokoto. That alone is unusual. It signals urgency, a man taking his legal fate into his own hands. His argument centers on access to justice. Sokoto is over 700 kilometers from Abuja. Communication with lawyers is difficult. Appeal documents require his personal involvement. According to his team, roads leading to Sokoto remain security challenged. He is requesting a transfer to Abuja, Suleja, or Kefi facilities within the court's jurisdiction. Government lawyers are pushing back strongly. According to their filings, Sokoto was chosen for security reasons. They cite the 2022 Abuja prison attack as evidence that Abuja facilities could be vulnerable. Their stance is that the transfer was a national security decision, not punitive. Hook. So which weighs more, national security or fair hearing? Though not officially part of the motion, one point hangs in the air. Reports over recent months show that the new gang known as Lakurawa has been active in parts of Sokoto and Kebbi. Critics argue that keeping him in a region undergoing security tension may expose him to additional risk. His supporters say, you can't take someone from fire and put him in hotter fire. Governor Alex Ottie's visit to Sokoto, during which he reportedly met with local leaders including the Sultan, has added new political weight to this situation. Some analysts believe the Sultan's public posture of goodwill towards all sides has softened political tensions, raising the question. If regional leaders are signaling neutrality or support, is continued detention in that region still necessary? Last week, the defense raised a major point. That the conviction was based on provisions of the 2013 Terrorism Act, which they argue had been repealed. While that issue belongs to the appeal court, its shadow stretches into today's proceedings. If the underlying conviction is being questioned, they argue, why maintain a transfer that limits access to justice? According to observers inside the room, Justice Omedo is currently reviewing the affidavit and counter-affidavit. Palpable silence. Zero movement. Eyes fixed on the judge. What he decides today could change the pace of the appeal, the political temperature of the Southeast, and the national conversation around constitutional rights. If the judge grants the motion, Kanu returns nearer to Abuja. Access to lawyers improves. Media visibility increases. Political pressure may reduce. If the judge denies it, appeal preparation may slow. Supporters may interpret it as political hardening. It could shape the Southeast's mood heading into Christmas. Hook. One ruling, two possible national outcomes. The Southeast is calm today, reportedly watching closely. Analysts say the presidency is monitoring reactions as well, mindful that today's outcome could influence regional stability. We are waiting for the ruling, which could drop at any moment. The nation is watching. The world is watching. What do you think? Is the government reluctant to bring Kanu closer to Abuja? Should access to justice outweigh location concerns? Share your thoughts in the comments. Stay informed, stay safe. This is Truthline Africa.